The trouble with this place is that everyone knows everyone else, thinks May, as she hunches against the rattling smack of the wind gusting off the sea. Look, there goes Mrs. Elliot in that duff metro me dad sold her. She'll be off to the shop now, giving it. I saw your May up at the sea wall, all alone again, growing up into a real loner, isn't she? Oh, it must be a trial to you, my dear. I will say I wouldn't like my Janine to wear black all the time, even if it is the fashion. A bit of colour brightens a girl of her age, I always think. The icy air corkscrews into May's ear, hurting, and she puts up a cold, reddened hand to rub it. More'll take on again after that, I suppose. Oh, I'd rather die than be a lardy fat cow like Elliot's Janine. Bosoms like jelly balloons wobbling out of something tight and pink from the catalogue, and great fat thighs like tinned ham. I'll never forget those cycle shorts last summer. She's not right in the head. And that voice. Oh, dead refined. Who are here, May? You got a fella yet? You're so weird, you, ain't you, eh? Here. You a gothic, May? Like what was in the Sun last week? Oh, here, girls. May's a gothic. Well, there ain't no gothic lads round here, so poor old May, eh? I shall smack Janine up the side of her stupid painted face one day, May vows. I'd rather be weird than the village bike. Mind you, she'd have to be in labour before she realised she was up the stick with that gut on her. I wonder if the vicar ever wonders what all that squealing in the graveyard at night is. Nah. Too busy drooling about the cubs, probably, dirty old sod. As if we didn't all know. May squints as the waves splatter her with a whip of spray. Right, gonna be a blow on tonight, she thinks. The sea is indigo and the great dark clouds belly downwards, heavy with sleet. Shepherd's pie tonight. It's always shepherd's pie on Mondays. It always will be shepherd's pie on Mondays. I can't eat it. I don't want to eat it. All glutinous and grisly with smash on top. I don't want to eat ground up bits of dead animal, but you try telling that to the family. Oh, I can see Gareth now, the pig. Give it here then, sis. I'll have it. Shoving it down his throat without it touching the sides. And Dad spitting carrots all over him, pointing at me with his fork. Don't be so ungrateful for good food, girl. You could do a bit of meat on them bones and a few less airs and graces if you don't mind. He thinks I'm being snotty for the sake of it. They all do. But it's not that. I just want something that isn't all the village and everyone being related and everyone trying to force you into the same mould as themselves, like trying to skin you alive and then push you into a good girl's skin. Just so long as you look the same as them and say the same things for forever and ever, until you're dead. And you may as well never have been alive. It's like they're just waiting to die. Just passing the time. As if feeling things, thinking things was horrible and dangerous. As if wanting to be really alive was dirty and disgusting. Oh, I don't know. It just seems such a stupid waste, existing like they do. Oh, God, I could get run over tomorrow and I wouldn't have been anywhere or done anything. She can see the blue veins lumpy on her freezing hand. I don't think I've got the same blood as them, she thinks, jumping down onto the shingle and crunching back towards the village. I think a gypsy had it off with me ma and she's not letting on. A picture of her mother in a passionate embrace with a dark stranger. With anyone, really. Starts the giggles running through her blood. Not me ma, she thinks hysterically. Not me ma. Not even with me dad. Pull me nightie down when you've finished, Brian. Oh, must have been an immaculate conception. Must have been. Hey, that means I'm God. I'm God, me! She screams into the wind just as Tony Elliot walks round the corner. May chokes a gargle. Oh, lay down. Just give her a funny look and walked on. Oh, what the hell, May thinks. I'll go and see Sand. She's all right, even if that lad of hers does hate me. There must be more to life than this. There must be. There will be. I'll rip up the whole world and shape it into what I want. I'll make something happen. And she walks. hands stuffed into her leather jacket pockets, into the growing gale.